To this community here for responding at short notices to these talks of mine, and you make me feel very happy, and I want you to pray for me as I pray for you all. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.
We are thankful to Sheikh Ahmad Deedat for a thought-provoking lecture. It is thought-provoking for those who understand, those who are the men of wisdom and understanding. Now, the session is open for you. If any of you wants to put a question, there is a chance for you to ask a question. But as you know that discipline is a sign of civilized people. For that, our question, those who want to put questions, they should make a queue. And no written question should be sent here. You are quite bold enough, courageous enough, and Mr. Ahmad Deedat also does not accept any question which is in written form. You can ask question and come on the mic here. Our Danish brothers and sisters, perhaps those who are not Muslims, Christian brothers, I would like to clarify for them that sometimes they think that when we talk of Israel or Palestine, they think that Muslims are always curious about fighting and bloodshed. This is all based on misunderstanding. If we just think for a while and have a look on the land of Palestinian, and if we think those children who are being mercilessly massacred and killed, and if we think that for 44 years, Muslims, and they are human beings, are being cruel in Kashmir, Muslim for last 10 years, being mercilessly killed and massacred in Afghanistan, but still there are people, because of their inborn enmity for Islam, they say that Muslims are cruel, their God is the God of bloodshed. No, my brothers, if you have broad-mindedness and wisdom, and if you look over the world, you will find that in fact Muslims are not for bloodshed. Those who are against the existence of God, those who are against the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in fact they are for the bloodshed, and they are proving by their actions today. It is because of the miracle of the CNN or perhaps the BBC channels. Their cameras are not capable to capture the views of the millions of children who were killed in Iraq, millions who are killed in elsewhere. But anything which is on their own benefit, they can show it to the world and our masses, except as the miracle of the CNN and the world other channels. Yeah, brother.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Jazakumullahu khair jazak. I am very sorry I cannot speak English very well, but I hope you understand what I mean, not what I see. First things, I thank you, and other things I want to see. Jews today is not son of Ibrahim. Majority of Jews, not son of Ibrahim, of Ishaq. Because majority of Jews today come from Soviet Union, from Bahr Qazwin. I don't know what can see it in English. Now we're talking between Arab and Jews. We accept these Jews come from Ishaq, but where can prove that Jews come from Ishaq? Majority, big majority of Jews is come from white men, from Bahr Qazwin, from Europe. Last is not from Abraham, and thank you very much.
Now, brother is right. Is it working? Our brother is right. The bulk of these Jews, like the Shamir fellow, he is a Polish Jew. That Begin fellow is also come from certain places in the country. They are not the Semitic Jews. In other words, they are not the real children of Ishaq. But now, what can we do? The guy says he's a Jew. As soon as he says a Jew, the country is open for him. And the guy is there. He's already there and he's in possession of the land. Now we start saying, look, this guy is a Jew and that guy is not a Jew. That is not going to solve our problem. It can't help us in any way. The way is now what to do about this problem as it exists. To me, we ourselves, on our own strength, we lost the opportunity twice. In '67 we lost it. In 1990 we lost it. We had the stick in our hand, we threw it away. We had the stick in our hand, we had it broken. What next? At Madrid, we hope and pray that senses prevail and they can recognize the rights of the Palestinians to a homeland. Because they are not prepared to give anything. Shamir will not want to give 1 square inch of land back to the Arabs. Whatever they got, and you can't force anything out of the fellow. I mean, we must be a realist. We haven't got the power, the whole Muslim world put together, we haven't got the power to fight the Jews and America at one time. Because if you fight the Jews, you're not fighting the Jews alone, you're fighting America. Every war that we went into against the Jews, we were not fighting the Jews alone. In 1973, for the first time, the Ramadan War, Sadat was able to cross the party line. He had the Jews by the throat. The job was done. And Israel cries for help. And Reagan, he sends his men and machines direct intervention through the Azores into the battlefield. And they turn the table against us. Now we must realize that, look, Sadat realized that it is not the Jews. It is not the Jews. You're fighting America. Are we in a position to fight America? That's all. Look, it's not what you feel that we should do this and we should do that. At one time we had some little hope that Russia will help us. And we know what help they have been giving us. Phil, what have they done for us? Put us into greater and greater mess. Now Russia is out of the picture. This guy, this devil, this Jalut is the only Jalut that is there, is controlling the world. Now how do you change his heart? Maybe in his heart of heart, Bush, maybe a sincere man, he wants to help the Palestinians. But his own future is at stake. This is his first term in office. If in the next election, if he does anything so outward against the Jews, he can't come in. And he is human. The spirit is willing, Jesus said, but the flesh is weak. This is man. Most of us, we are all like that. His own position as the President of the United States is at stake. So he is walking warily. Can't you see? But now how do we change? The only way I feel you can change is to change the people. And to change the people, we have to Islamize the people. Talk to them, man, talk to them. We haven't talked in 1,000 years. That's the problem. We haven't been preaching in 1,000 years. We haven't delivered the message of Islam. Scandinavia. We are only coming today here and we are making some little effort to save ourselves, to survive. For 1,400 years, Islam is there. Allah Bari Ta'ala, 1400 years ago, he sends Akhi Jibreel to Nabi Karim and he tells him, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ, we have not sent you, إِلَّا كَافَةً لِلنَّاسِ, but to the whole of mankind, Bashirun, as a giver of good news, وَنَزِيرٌ, and as a warner, وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. But the bulk of mankind still do not know. They haven't received the message yet. That's 1400 years ago. We read it today after 1400 years. I'm asking, is the position any different? Has it changed? Has the position changed? وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. But the bulk of mankind, they still don't know about the message of Islam. True or false? It's true. There are today more worshippers of men and monkeys, elephants and snakes on God's good earth than the worshippers of Allah Wahdahu la Sharika. True or false? It means we haven't done the job. Now, this is a matter of survival. This is a matter of, we have to change the world. Otherwise, the world is going to change as we're changing.